What is going on, fellow fans of Clash of Clans? It's your host, Galadon, and I am back. I'm back from vacation, back to making videos, and back to voting for Tribe for the community wildcard slot for the World Championship Finals. Yes, this is important. I really want to see Tribe battle with all of these other amazing clans. I think that they deserve to go, so I hope that you guys vote for Tribe Gaming. The voting ends later on today, the day this video comes out. But today is going to be an exciting episode because we are going to talk to Itzu. You see his picture right there, the leader of Tribe Gaming himself, and hope that Itzu can kind of get us, specifically me, and you guys as well, reconnected and more acquainted with what exactly is going on as far as the top pro players in the world and the meta. I've heard that something is pretty broken in Clash of Clans. So let's find out from the man himself, Itzu. Is Clash broken? Is there something that needs to be done to fix it? And what could that be? So without further delay, let's get right into the live interview between Galadon and Itzu from Tribe Gaming. Itzu, welcome and welcome back, my fellow fan of Clash of Clans.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man, well, you're not a fellow fan, you're a pro. You're more than a fan, but it's exciting to have you on, and I have to say, obviously it's an extremely exciting time in Clash of Clans right now, and I know we didn't really plan this conversation, and I thought it would be kind of fun and semi-spontaneous because I just got back from vacation, and now we've got the wildcard thing going on, and I already voted for Tribe, so I definitely cast my vote, and I'm sure you did as well, but it's coming down to the wire here, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Always those community votes are so unpredictable. So it's always you have no clue what is going to happen, and if your investment, time investment, is going to pay off, or if basically you're ending up last or something. So yeah, it's already crazy. I saw already so many pictures of people voting for Tribe and getting into the action. So already a huge thank you, and for all of the future guys who are voting for Tribe as well, thank you to you guys.
Well, it's exciting, and it would be a shame. I can't see a world championship happening without Tribe being in the mix. It just doesn't seem right to me. You guys have come so close. I mean, as close as pretty much anybody can come, right? I mean, that was a heartbreaker, that last qualifier.
Yes, it was a heartbreaker. One building, I think the closest final, and I think in one of the most competitive qualifiers out of those 6. So it was a really close one, and it was, I guess, just meant to be that we had to lose against Darkest Muzan, who was kind of our nemesis over all of the qualifiers. But one thing which I would like to give everyone to think about is, in the beginning, in the first qualifier, we lost to Darkest Muzan pretty one-sided, I would say, and now we lost with one building. So give us one more shot, vote for Tribe.
Nice. I see what you're saying. So you guys are most improved, not only competitive, but you're improving. So you think that you'll turn the tables next time?
Yeah, I think we improved a lot over the time. I mean, we got a new roster in the beginning of the year, and I think over the time we got better and better, working with each other, interacting, and everything. So yeah, I think we got better over the qualifiers, and yeah, I think we have a pretty good chance of making the life of the golden ticket winners at Worlds a little bit harder.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, okay, so on that subject, and I don't know if you're willing to answer this question, but of all the clans that you've seen that have qualified for the Worlds, which clan do you least want to be matched with?
I think right now the best clan is Alternate Hex, but at the same time I would like to face them, so it's kind of not sure. I would like to face Darkest Muzan as well again, I think, but I don't know. I think if I have to come from the standpoint which is the toughest opponent to face, then it would be obviously Alternate, I think.
Well, I love the fact that you kind of rephrased the question for me, and you don't actually fear any team. You guys want the biggest challenge possible. That's exciting, and that to me, that's another reason you guys deserve to be in it. You guys are not avoiding any opponents. You want the best, highest level competition possible, and I really hope you guys get in there. I voted for Tribe on all of my accounts, and I hope that everybody else does as well.
That's really nicely done. Good job.
Okay, so what else should we talk about? I know that we talked earlier about maybe discussing the meta. And it's funny because, I've been gone on vacation for a couple of weeks. I just came back. And I'll tell you personally, I have done nothing but Queen Charge Hybrid for like 6 months now. I mean, even post update, things didn't change for me. That's all I do. And I know that there is somewhat of a variance in the meta as far as what I see the top players using, but it does seem like it's kind of dominated by a couple of attacks. And so I just wanted to get a refresh for me and maybe for the viewers as well. What do you think, Itzu, from the top pro perspective? What is the meta like for maxed out Town Hall 13 right now in Clash of Clans?
First off, I have to ask you, did you do Queen Charge Hybrid already after the update, and did you face ever a super minion clan castle?
A super minion? Oh, no way. No, I haven't.
Yeah, as soon as you face it with the Queen Charge, it's horrible. I see so many queens are getting one-shot by this clan castle. So
what?
I guess this would be the first change in the meta, which means Queen Charges are way more risky. Which in some way is good in my opinion, because Queen Charge always were really strong. But the problem kind of was that with this change, Queen Charge got kind of nerfed in some sense. But at the same time, I feel like a lot of spam strategies did not got really changed, which made already really powerful strategies even more powerful. And this is kind of the problem at higher level of the competition, I would say. So it's really hard to defend those, and that's kind of tricky to do at the moment, especially with so many options. I don't even know if the defenses itself are tweaked, maybe, but the main problem is kind of that the variety in Clash of Clans, which is insane. We have so many different strategies at the moment, and this is making the life of a base builder right now the worst time ever.
I can imagine.
You don't know what you should defend, and that's kind of the main struggle at the moment, I feel like. And then the power itself of the troops. So yeah, I don't know. I think for the pro play, some sort of a defense buff would be appreciated, but I mean, with this we already get into the direction, because we see a lot of pro players complaining about the difficulty level of Town Hall 13, but at the same time we see so many people in the comments, for example, commenting in the video section, especially for YouTubers as us. We see so many of you guys who are saying that they are struggling finding the triples and everything, and that's the other side of the coin, kinda, because nowadays it's so easy to copy those top bases. And before that, it was always top attackers versus top bases, and kind of casual attackers against casual bases. But nowadays, with having base links, for example, it's most of the time top attackers versus top bases, and casual attackers versus top bases as well. And this makes life obviously way more harder for all of those out there who are not obviously professionals or playing Clash every single day. So that's kind of the tricky situation. So yeah, I see both sides. To be honest, I have no clue what should be done or should be changed, but yeah, that's kind of the situation which is going on. And yeah.
Wow, so kind of broken right now. I mean, it sounds, first of all, super minions. I may have seen one attack and I didn't really pay close attention. I have to go back and look. And so you're saying they're just absolutely wrecking right now. And I can see, I guess it's that range, huh?
Yeah, the problem kind of is the range and hitting the poison in time, and your queen cannot reach it. So
okay.
The next problem as well is if you, for example, have 3 super minions in the clan castle, and your queen is using the auto ability, or even you're using the queen ability on your own, let's say at 10% of the HP, your queen is getting one shot as soon as the rockets of the super minions travel to the queen, and that's insane.
Yeah, no, I definitely haven't seen that yet, and that'll be interesting to watch. And then I know that I have seen a lot of perfect wars in these high level wars happen. And that is a tough balance to strike between the casual player and the pro players. It's almost like there needs to be some sort of switch thrown when they go to the high level competition that makes the game harder right now. Because I agree. I've noticed that the last time I went into Legend League, that when I started competing in Legend League, like 5,000 to 5,300, things are pretty easy. I'm getting a lot of triples, but then you get to a point where a lot of the players seem to care more about their bases, and maybe those are the guys that are using links from really good bases, and I just start to fail. I mean, literally. And I know I'm known for failing, and I'm not going to put that out there, I know, but I fail more often than normal when I start running into these weird top pro bases, and it's not a lot of fun, I'll admit. So I can definitely see the disconnect right there. And that is a very difficult situation to fix. I don't know, like you said, I don't know what they can do to try to straighten that out.
Yeah, I think they have to decide to which community they want to cater. So, for example, I casted the last qualifier in German with noobs together, and I have to say I enjoyed streaming it. Like, just from a streamer standpoint and seeing the chat and everything, the craziness, the creativity of the attackers, it was insane. We even saw a mass Hawk Rider with bats attack. Like, I know that we couple of times already put this troll army out there and do videos about this, but this was actually a pro match, and this was in the semifinals, so it was a do or die match. It was not like a, I don't know, group stage match where everything could happen. No, it was the first attack in a semifinal of the 6th qualifier, and seeing attacks like this, it's obviously crazy enjoyable to watch, I have to say that, especially if they work. But at the same time, I mean, I'm already, or I'm as well on the player point, or like I can take a look as well from the player perspective. And that's obviously really frustrating, like testing bases, and then you basically have to gamble where the other guy's coming from, the other attackers. And if someone's running into a bait, then you did your job, kinda. But at the same time, getting those enemies into the bait, that's kind of the whole thing. And then you have maybe 80 to 90% defense, and that kind of carries away the game. So for example, in the semi-final match, we had like a crazy matchup, and the one team had 15 stars in the end. And even though the other team had 13 stars, and I think like 96% on average or something, they still lost. And that's
wow.
That's
yeah.
just crazy.
Man, I don't know. Yeah, it's such a different world right now for the pros than it is for the average player. And the thing is, I feel like the Clash of Clans team at Supercell really has no choice. They have to focus for the average player. They've got to make the game enjoyable for the millions that are playing, rather than the dozens that are going to be playing in the Worlds. But how do you keep the Worlds interesting, yet keep the masses playing? So I'll be exciting to watch the Worlds, but also I'm going to be keeping a close eye on the team and what they're going to do as far as balance changes. It sounds like first things first, they got to fix the broken super minion in the clan castle.
I mean, like I said, I think it's a nice addition to nerf Queen Charge a little bit, but like I said, then the nerfs to the other strategies are kind of missing in that sense. And one thing which I just thought about, maybe one thing how you could fix it. I mean, everything is getting played in friendly challenges, right? So it's like a basically a setup environment where you do the match. So maybe they could add the possibility where you could pick like a multiplicator of the damage of the defenses. Maybe that makes sense. I mean, for base testing, you could just choose it. Like, you could just choose, okay, my base is dealing twice the damage or something like that. And then all of those matches are getting played on this specific multiplicator. But I don't know, that's just a random idea, or maybe how you could like change things up in between of those pro matches and then like for the casuals without destroying it for them. Because like you said, Supercell has to concentrate on like the majority of players, which obviously is not the pro play, the pro scene. But I don't know, maybe I just thought about it, so I have no idea if the idea is any good. But
yeah, that's an interesting idea. And that's the thing the Clash team is known for, thinking outside the box. So you never know, they might come up with something unique like that solves both problems. We will know in just a little bit if Tribe got voted in. The voting ends. This video is going to come out the last day of voting. So make sure that you guys get in there and vote for Tribe. Try to get them in there. They obviously deserve it. They obviously want to match the toughest clans, and that'll be exciting to watch no matter what. And Itzu, I hope you get in, and thank you again for taking the time to talk to me, man.
Well, thank you so much for having me again, and it's always awesome to be in one of your videos. And well, to all of you guys out there, thank you so much for voting, for participating in the community vote, and hopefully we can show you a great match in Worlds if we get voted in there.
Absolutely, I'm sure you will. And even if you don't, or for whatever other reason, people should obviously be subscribed to you. You put out videos in English and in German, right?
Yes, every single day in German and in English.
The hardest working man in show business. That's crazy. So plus the live streams on Twitch. So you got your hands full right there, Itzu. So I'm going to let you go so you can get back to work. And thank you again. Hashtag vote for Tribe. And I will talk to you again soon.
Let's do it.
All right, there you guys have it. Another interview in the books with Itzu, the probably most famous professional player in all of Clash of Clans. Super excited to see what is going to happen in the World Championships. And man, I guess I have to go back and find out about these super minions in the defensive clan castle, you guys. Sounds like it's breaking the game. Anyway, as always, thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of this extended video. It is great to be back from vacation. We had a long 2 weeks. It was much needed, and I feel recharged and ready to go. I've got one more video that comes out tomorrow that I recorded before vacation, and then everything after that is going to gap up. We are going to catch up to the current state of affairs in No Cash Clash and, of course, Gold Pass Clash and whatever else is going on. But as always, thank you guys so much for hanging out as we wrap up the video watching another beautiful 3-star attack from Itzu from Tribe Gaming. Make sure that you go to the news page and select Tribe Gaming to get into the World Championship Finals. I know that you guys want to see them there just about as badly as I do. Lots of other amazing clans are going to join them. You are the true hashtag Galafam, though, and I love, thinking about it, appreciate every single one of you every single day. So make the best of the rest of your day. Be kind to other people, animals, and planet. I'll see you back here again tomorrow for more full attacks. See, even though it's on vacation, I can still talk fast. Okay, here we go.
Galadon, welcome back from vacation. Thanks again for not taking me.